Want to control your blood sugar in just 10 minutes? Then eat this now. Millions of people face the challenge of keeping their glucose balanced, and many of them turn to medications, restrictive diets, and complicated solutions. But the truth is, the answer might be much closer than you think. In your kitchen, there's a list of foods that have the power to act quickly in your body, stabilizing blood sugar levels and helping prevent dangerous spikes. And the best part, with visible effects in minutes. Yes, minutes. But the most surprising thing is that by combining these ingredients the right way, you can completely transform your insulin response and start feeling the effects almost immediately. Are you tired of complicated diets? Do you struggle to keep your glucose in check day to day? Want to prevent diabetes naturally? Then this video is exactly what you need. I'm going to show you 11 foods that, together, create a powerful defense against blood sugar imbalances. Some you probably already have at home. Others, you might not even imagine how effective they can be. And best of all, you don't need to change your whole life. Just include these options consciously in your diet to notice the results. Ready to discover how to control blood sugar in just 10 minutes? Ready to take the first step toward a more balanced, energetic, and healthy life? Then stick with me until the end of this video. Number 11. Berries. Did you know that small fruits like strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries can do wonders for your blood sugar? These red berries are true nutritional powerhouses, packed with antioxidants and fibers that help control blood sugar. One of their biggest advantages is that they have a low glycemic index, meaning they don't cause sudden sugar spikes after eating. Instead, they release energy in a controlled way, keeping your levels stable longer. This effect is essential for anyone looking to manage glucose daily. The fibers in these fruits are soluble, meaning they form a kind of gel in the intestine, slowing digestion and sugar absorption. This provides fullness, helps avoid overeating and following meals, and keeps the body nourished longer. Also, these fibers feed good gut bacteria, indirectly contributing to glucose balance. When the gut is healthy, the whole body works better, including sugar metabolism. Eating berries is a simple but powerful act. Another highlight is the antioxidants, like anthocyanins, which give these fruits their intense color. These compounds fight free radicals, reducing inflammation and improving insulin sensitivity. When insulin works effectively, the body can better use the sugar in the blood. This prevents blood sugar spikes that overload the body and cause fatigue. It's as if these small fruits help the body respond better to daily challenges. Many studies show that regular berry consumption is linked to a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. That's because they help keep glucose levels stable, even after heavier meals. Adding strawberries or blueberries to salads, natural yogurts, or smoothies can be a tasty way to take care of your health. Besides being convenient, these fruits can be stored frozen, keeping their nutrients intact. And best of all, they're delicious and appeal to every palate. Want a practical example? A handful of blueberries at breakfast can already make a significant difference in your blood sugar response throughout the day. Combine with a protein or good fat source, like natural yogurt or seeds, to boost the benefits even more. You can also use strawberries as dessert, replacing refined sweets that harm health. This smart swap reduces simple sugar intake and increases meal nutrition. A small change, but with a big impact. Number 10. Walnuts and almonds. Walnuts and almonds are real superfoods when it comes to blood sugar control. These nuts contain mono and polyunsaturated fats, essential for improving insulin sensitivity. When the body responds better to insulin, the sugar in the blood is absorbed more efficiently by cells. This prevents the dreaded glucose spikes that cause fatigue, discomfort, and in the long term, serious problems like type 2 diabetes. A handful of walnuts or almonds can be a real protective dose. Besides the good fats, these nuts are also rich in fiber and protein, which helps slow digestion. This effect is crucial to keeping blood sugar levels stable, especially after meals. Eating walnuts or almonds as a snack between meals can prevent overeating and provide lasting energy. They satisfy effectively, lowering the need to consume simple carbs. This reduces blood sugar fluctuations that sabotage metabolic health. Another impressive benefit of these nuts is their ability to fight inflammation and oxidative stress. These two factors are closely linked to insulin resistance development. Walnuts, for example, are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a type of plant-based omega-3 with powerful anti-inflammatory action. Almonds provide vitamin E, magnesium, and antioxidant compounds that help protect pancreatic cells, which produce insulin. It's a double defense against inflammation and hormonal dysfunction. If you often crave something crunchy in the afternoon, swap cookies or chips for a mix of walnuts and almonds. This simple swap can drastically reduce intake of bad sugars and fats, promoting smarter eating. You can also add these nuts to salads, yogurts, porridges, or even whole grain dishes. They add crunch, flavor, and a generous dose of nutrition, all without harming your blood sugar. Number 9. Sweet potato. Sweet potato is one of the best carbohydrate sources for those who need to control blood sugar. That's because it has a lower glycemic index than regular potato, meaning it digests slower. This feature helps avoid sugar spikes common after meals with refined carbs. By releasing energy gradually, sweet potato keeps the body fueled longer and helps with fullness. This is essential for controlling appetite and glucose metabolism. This tuber is also rich in fiber, especially in the skin, which slows sugar absorption in the gut. This allows more efficient glucose control and prevents overloading the pancreas, the organ responsible for insulin production. Fibers also feed the gut flora, vital for overall metabolic regulation. A healthy gut helps keep inflammation in check, favoring the body's response to insulin. That's why including sweet potato regularly is a smart and functional strategy. Besides fibers, sweet potato contains antioxidants like carotenoids, which fight oxidative stress and protect cells. This includes beta cells of the pancreas, which can wear out over time in people with diabetes or insulin resistance. The better these cells are preserved, the better insulin production and regulation will be. And because sweet potato is also rich in vitamin C, it strengthens the immune system, which tends to weaken in metabolic problems. You can prepare sweet potato in many ways: boiled, roasted, grilled, or even mashed. The secret is to avoid frying and combinations with inflammatory ingredients like fatty cheeses or ready-made sauces. Instead, try pairing it with leafy greens or lean protein sources like grilled chicken. This combo results in a balanced meal that helps keep glucose levels stable and prolongs fullness, all with great flavor and comfort. A valuable tip is to eat sweet potato at breakfast or lunch, when the body needs energy for daily activities. This way, you ensure energy without compromising metabolic health. If you're in a rush, you can even take a cooked portion in your lunchbox or as a pre-workout snack. Sweet potato provides stable energy, avoiding the highs and lows that hurt productivity. And as a bonus, it also helps control weight. Number 8. Kale. Kale is one of the most complete foods for those looking to naturally control blood sugar. Rich in fiber, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds, it acts directly on glucose metabolism. Fibers help slow carbohydrate absorption, preventing sugar spikes after meals. They also promote fullness and help keep appetite in check, which is essential for glycemic balance. Including kale regularly is a strategic decision for healthcare. Among kale's main active compounds are glucosinolates, substances that help detoxify the liver and intestines. A clean liver and healthy gut favor production and action of hormones regulating blood sugar. Kale is also rich in vitamin C and K, nutrients that fight inflammation and strengthen the immune system. This is especially important for people with insulin resistance, as the body needs strength to properly respond to sugar metabolism. All this in a seemingly simple green leaf. Chlorophyll in kale also plays a key role in glycemic control. It helps oxygenate the blood and improve cell function, facilitating glucose uptake by cells. This process is essential for those who need to regulate sugar levels without relying solely on medication. It's like giving the body the right tools to balance itself, and nature offers this for free through foods like kale. You can eat raw kale in salads or juices, or sautéed with olive oil as a side dish. The key is to vary preparation to keep consumption steady and enjoyable. A green juice with kale on an empty stomach can help activate metabolism early and stabilize glucose at the day's start. A sautéed portion at lunch or dinner completes the meal with fiber and nutrients. Small additions like these make a big difference long term. Number 7. Garlic. Garlic is one of the most studied foods when it comes to benefits for metabolism and glycemic control. Rich in sulfur compounds like allicin, it acts directly to improve insulin sensitivity. This means the body starts using blood sugar more efficiently, which lowers circulating glucose levels. Additionally, garlic has vasodilator effects, helping circulation and transport of nutrients, including glucose, to tissues. It's a small food, but with huge effects. One of garlic's most interesting effects is its ability to reduce oxidative stress, which damages the cells responsible for insulin production. By protecting these cells, garlic supports the pancreas' proper function, the organ central to sugar control. Studies show regular garlic consumption can lower fasting glucose and improve lipid profiles. In other words, it works on multiple metabolism fronts. A simple kitchen ingredient with proven therapeutic value. Garlic is also a powerful natural anti-inflammatory, and since chronic inflammation is linked to type 2 diabetes development, fighting this process is essential to prevent or control the disease. Regular garlic intake can keep the body balanced, avoiding exaggerated reactions that interfere with insulin function. It acts as a natural regulator, keeping the immune system strong and metabolism adjusted. A true medicine from nature. Ideally, consume garlic raw or lightly cooked, as excessive heat can destroy some of its active compounds. One tip is to crush it and let it rest for 10 minutes before use to activate allicin. You can add it to sauces, seasoned salads, or finished dishes with fresh chopped garlic. Another option is to include garlic in teas with lemon and ginger, creating a functional drink with various metabolic benefits. Its flavor, health, and practicality all in one ingredient. If you're looking for a functional, accessible, and easy-to-use food daily, garlic needs to be in your routine. Its cumulative effects are impressive, and just a small daily amount provides great benefits. Don't miss out on this health ally, which can be used in almost any meal. Believe me, adding garlic to your diet is one of the smartest steps to naturally and effectively control blood sugar. Number 6. Coconut oil. Coconut oil is a food that sparks plenty of debate, but when it comes to glycemic control, it can indeed be a valuable ally. Rich in medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs, this type of fat is rapidly absorbed and turned into energy by the liver. That means coconut oil provides a quick fuel source for the body without causing blood sugar spikes. On the contrary, it helps maintain stable energy and reduces the need for quick carbs. It's an interesting alternative for those seeking balance. One main advantage of coconut oil is that it can improve insulin sensitivity. This happens because MCTs positively influence hormones related to glucose metabolism. With frequent use, the body tends to use insulin better, avoiding sugar buildup in the blood. For people with insulin resistance, this is crucial. And as a natural fat, coconut oil also helps lower the glycemic index of meals when combined with other foods. Another important aspect is that coconut oil helps control appetite. By promoting fullness, it reduces food cravings and desire for sweets and carbs. This is vital to keep glycemic balance throughout the day. A spoonful of coconut oil in your coffee, for example, can provide sustained energy and help avoid unbalanced snacks. This simple addition to your routine can already make a big difference in sugar metabolism. Coconut oil also has antimicrobial properties thanks to lauric acid, which protects the body against fungi and bacteria. A healthy immune system is more efficient in hormone regulation and preventing chronic inflammation. And since inflammation is directly linked to insulin dysfunction, any anti-inflammatory food plays an important role in glycemic control. That's why coconut oil's benefits go far beyond basic nutrition. You can use coconut oil in cooking, replacing less healthy fats. It's ideal for frying, baking, or adding a special touch to smoothies, shakes, or low-carb recipes. The key is to use it in moderation, respecting the daily recommended amount, which is about 1 to 2 tablespoons. It's a fat, and like any calorie nutrient, it must be consumed consciously. With balance, it becomes a powerful ally. Number 5. Omega-3 rich fish. When it comes to controlling blood sugar and protecting metabolism, Few foods are as effective as omega-3 rich fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These fish are natural sources of polyunsaturated fatty acids that directly reduce chronic inflammation, a central cause of insulin resistance. Constant inflammation in the body disrupts insulin action and contributes to sugar buildup in the blood. That's why fighting this process is essential for glycemic stability. Omega-3 also improves cell membrane fluidity, facilitating glucose entry into cells with insulin's help. This enhances sugar uptake by the body, lowers circulating glucose levels, and prevents sugar spikes. Besides that, these fatty acids help reduce triglycerides and bad cholesterol, factors that often accompany poor blood sugar control. Keeping lipids in check is essential to prevent complications like cardiovascular diseases. Another strength of fatty fish is their richness in high-quality proteins, which help with fullness and muscle mass maintenance. Keeping muscles active is one of the best ways to burn glucose efficiently, as muscles are major energy consumers. By including fish like salmon or sardines in your diet, you provide your body with food that balances blood sugar and promotes health holistically, all with flavor and versatility. These fish can be prepared in many ways: grilled, roasted, boiled, or canned in the case of sardines. Sardines, in particular, are more economical and practical choice, with high nutritional value. You can add them to salads, spreads, or eat them plain. Salmon can be the star of a main dish, accompanied by fiber-rich veggies to boost glycemic control. These combos favor slow digestion and a more stable metabolism. To get omega-3 benefits, it's ideal to eat fatty fish at least twice a week. If that's not possible, fish oil supplements may be considered, but only if recommended by a healthcare professional. The key is consistency, as anti-inflammatory and metabolism-regulating effects are cumulative. Metabolic health results from repeated habits, and oily fish deserve a fixed place in that process. Number 4, lemon. Lemon is an acidic, refreshing, and powerful fruit for those wanting to naturally control blood sugar levels. Though small, it carries a remarkable concentration of bioactive compounds like vitamin C, flavonoids, and citric acid. These components help reduce the glycemic index of meals, slowing carbohydrate absorption. When lemon is included in a meal, it helps sugar enter the blood gradually and in a controlled way. This property makes lemon an especially important ally for those who often eat high-carb foods. Squeezing lemon over salads, fish, vegetables, or even a glass of water before meals can make a significant difference in the body's glycemic response. Additionally, citric acid improves digestion and helps release digestive enzymes, which also aid glucose metabolism. It's both digestive and metabolic support at the same time. Lemon is also a potent antioxidant. The vitamin C present in large amounts helps fight free radicals, which in excess damage pancreatic cells, harming insulin production and release. By protecting these cells, lemon supports maintaining insulin sensitivity and proper hormone production. This is crucial to keep blood sugar levels under control, especially for people with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Moreover, lemon has an alkalizing effect on the body, despite its acidic taste. This means it helps balance body pH, creating an internal environment more favorable to proper cell function. A balanced body tends to respond better to hormones and metabolize nutrients, including glucose. That's why regular lemon consumption is highly valued in detox and dietary re-education strategies. Number 3. Chia seeds. Chia seeds are true nutritional treasures, especially when it comes to glucose control. Rich in soluble fibers, these tiny seeds form a gel when they meet liquids, which helps slow digestion. This process is essential to avoid blood sugar spikes because it delays glucose release into the bloodstream. It's like chia creates a natural barrier against glycemic swings. Additionally, the soluble fibers in chia promote greater fullness, reducing appetite and cravings for excessive carbs. This helps maintain caloric balance and prevents energy highs and lows that often lead to impulsive sweet eating. The prolonged fullness offered by chia is a big plus for those seeking metabolic stability. A breakfast with chia, for example, can keep hunger in check until the next meal. Another strong point of chia is its content of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, which help fight inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity. Though chia's omega-3 differs from that found in fish, it still plays an important role in cell protection and hormonal balance. This makes chia act on multiple fronts. It regulates glucose, reduces inflammation, and improves the function of insulin-producing cells. Smart nutrition concentrated in tiny seeds. Chia also provides high-quality plant proteins, plus minerals like magnesium, calcium, and zinc. These nutrients are essential for proper glucose metabolism. Magnesium, for example, is directly linked to insulin action in cells. Calcium and zinc participate in enzymatic processes influencing carbohydrate digestion and use. Chia is a complete source of metabolic support. You can consume chia in many ways. Add it to yogurts, smoothies, fruit salads, juices, porridges, and even as an ingredient in breads and cakes. A very popular preparation is chia pudding, made by letting seeds soak in plant milk or yogurt for a few hours. This combo creates a functional meal, rich in fiber, filling, and balanced. And best of all, practical, quick, and delicious. Number 2, onion. Onion is an ingredient present in kitchens worldwide, but its power goes far beyond the flavor it adds to dishes. It contains bioactive compounds like quercetin, a flavonoid with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that help regulate blood sugar. Quercetin directly improves insulin sensitivity, making it easier for cells to use glucose. This effect lowers circulating sugar levels and prevents dreaded glycemic spikes after meals. Besides that, onion has sulfur compounds like allicin, also found in garlic, which help detoxify the liver and regulate hormones. The liver is key in glucose metabolism, and when it works well, the whole glycemic control process becomes more efficient. Onion also stimulates enzymes that help break down glucose and balance blood sugar levels. In other words, it's a functional food that acts on multiple metabolism fronts. Another benefit of onion is its ability to positively influence gut flora. Prebiotic fibers in onion feed good intestinal bacteria, promoting a healthier environment for digestion and nutrient absorption. A balanced gut is directly linked to glycemic control because it participates in producing hormones that regulate appetite and metabolism. Eating onion regularly helps strengthen this link between digestion and hormonal balance. You can eat raw onion in salads, sautéed in hot dishes, or even caramelized in special recipes, as long as without excess sugar. The less processed, the more preserved its active compounds. An interesting trick is to let it rest for a few minutes after cutting to activate beneficial enzymes. And if possible, combine with other healthy ingredients like olive oil, herbs, and fiber-rich vegetables. Another plus is that onion is accessible and versatile. It's present in almost every kitchen, which makes adopting a food habit that really promotes blood sugar control easier. Its combination with other functional foods can further boost beneficial effects, creating tasty and nutritious meals. Moreover, it's low in calories and rich in nutrients, making it ideal for balanced eating. Number 1, green tea. Closing this nutritional journey with a golden key, we have green tea, a millenary and powerful drink for controlling blood sugar. Rich in catechins, especially epigallocatechin gallate, HCG. Green tea directly improves insulin sensitivity and reduces sugar levels. These antioxidant compounds fight inflammation and help the body use glucose more efficiently. It's a natural intervention you can take in a few sips throughout the day. Green tea also has a thermogenic effect, meaning it speeds up metabolism and promotes fat burning. This metabolic boost indirectly helps glycemic control by reducing insulin resistance. Besides that, it aids satiety and reduces appetite, which is essential to avoid excessive consumption of simple carbs. By lowering sweet cravings and keeping metabolism active, green tea becomes a valuable ally in blood sugar balance. Another important benefit of green tea is the protection of pancreatic cells responsible for insulin production. The antioxidants in the drink reduce oxidative stress, prolonging these cells' lifespan and keeping their function stable. This is vital for those already dealing with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, because preserving pancreatic function ensures better long-term control, and all without side effects, as long as consumed in moderation. You can drink green tea hot or cold, pure or combined with herbs like mint, Ginger or lemon. Ideally, brew with hot, not boiling, water and steep for no more than 3 minutes to preserve active compounds. Avoid sweetening, even with natural options, to not compromise glycemic effects. Drink between meals to improve digestion, mental focus, and appetite control. Few habits are as simple and effective as this. And to keep receiving the best videos for your health and well-being, subscribe to the channel. It exists for one very simple reason: to help you become a stronger and happier person. And in the video now on your screen, I reveal the 5 worst meats you should never touch and 5 you should eat daily. To watch this video, just click on the screen. See you in the next video.